Hi, I'm Salma ElTarzi, and I'll be walking you through our project for our embedded system course. We were asked to find a problem and figure out a solution for this problem, taking two inputs from two different sensors and having two outputs based on these two inputs. Our problem was that we were going to, like, for old people, some people they need to measure their heart rate or their temperature, so we figured out some like small project كده that will help them do that. We have two sensors, the temperature sensor and a heart rate sensor, and we present both of them on an LCD, and we're going to display them on an LCD screen, as well as send a notification to that person's phone using a smartphone, and it has to be an Android, using an Android Bluetooth module. Okay, now I'm going to be speaking about my part in this project. My part was assembling the LCD screen. Here in the code, I figured out, each pin, I enabled each pin to the correspond, each pin from the LCD, I enabled it in the breadboard, or actually in the Arduino. This is our shield, this is why it looks weird. In the Arduino, whether 5 volts or ground, or each pin to its corresponding pin according to this. I just followed the module on the Arduino page, and I took the code basically so that it will so it will display them here, and that's just the code. I imported their library and liquid crystal, and I initiated it, and I began, and I started printing. Well, here it's printing hello world, but in our code, which is here, it prints the correct values. LCD.print, it prints the heart and the temperature.
Hi, my name is Randa Hossam. I'm going to talk about my part in the embedded system course. My part was included in using and implementing the temperature sensor. Here we have our temperature sensor. This sensor contains two ends. One end connected to the 5 volts, and the other end is connected to a 3K resistor. This junction containing the thermometer and the 3K resistor is connected to the input part of the Arduino, which is a node. And the other part of the 3K resistor is connected to the ground. Here we have our code implementing the thermometer part, which is initializing the temperature variable, which is double, which is going to save our temperature in, and then we're going to analog read the temperature from the A node sensor, which is the input of the in the Arduino, and then we're going to calculate the temperature using an equation.
Hi, I'm Tarek ElBeih. I was responsible for connecting the heartbeat sensor. It has 3 pins, one for the 5 volts, and one for the ground, and one for the analog in signal. Once it is connected, through this snippet of code, we're able to read in the analog value and then convert it into some readable, meaningful value to be displayed on the LCD. And once it exceeds a critical value, we are able to send the signal to the Bluetooth module, telling him that his heart rate has exceeded the average.
Hello, my name is Ahmed Tarek. The port I was responsible for was connecting the Arduino to the Android phone using the Bluetooth shield. And now I'll show you a live demo. Tarek will hold the temperature sensor, and supposedly when it reaches a certain value, it will send a notification to the phone. As you can see, it sent a notification. And now for the heartbeat sensor. It also sent a notification telling the user that his blood pressure had reached a certain value or exceeded a certain value.